and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but I wanted to just take a moment to show gratitude for all of you who are subscribed to my channel. We are at almost 300 subscribers, which is really awesome because I just started this channel on Halloween actually of last year, so it's only been a few months. So thank you so much to all of you who take the time to watch my videos and to comment and like them. I really appreciate it. I couldn't do this without you. And so I just wanted to say that real quick. Okay, so let's find out what you need to know today. I'm really excited because I'm picking up on like a very positive energy today. So let's find out what it is that you need to know. All right, we have the Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands, we have Justice, and we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so if you've been experiencing chaos or disappointment or regret lately with whatever situations you've been in, then we're moving away from that right now. We are moving into more calmer waters. There's going to be new opportunities coming in, new motivations, new ideas. This could be in terms of your financial situation, coming up with new ways to be able to really just start accomplishing the things that you want. And the focus right now is going to be on the things that you've always wanted in your life, that you've always wanted to do. So if you've always wanted to open a business, then there's going to be motivation and ideas on how to do that. If you've always wanted to buy a house, then there's going to be motivation and ideas coming in through that. So whatever it is that you're really, really wanting this year, whatever you're looking to really accomplish, that's going to be coming in for you. And I'm seeing that with the Justice card, things are going to be balancing out more. You're going to be going on a new journey where you're going to be leaving behind these things that have left you with regrets, that have left you with feeling not worthy or feeling not good enough or feeling like it just wasn't what you wanted. Any of those types of feelings, you're going to start walking away from that. There's going to be new energy that's going to be coming in that's going to bring you to a very different place. And it's going to lead you on this personal journey where you're going to be able to accomplish more of these things that you really want. And I'm hearing, though, that there's still a little bit of work to be done here because we do have the moon in this Eight of Cups. So there's still maybe some inner work that needs to be done. Could be work specifically that you need to do on your feminine energies, where you're balancing your emotions and learning how to distinguish between the emotions that are beneficial to you in terms of giving you insight into your intuition and where you need to be going, and the emotions that are not benefiting you, that are just dragging you down or feeding you half-truths or complete lies. And so I'm seeing that that is going to be an awakening that's going to be happening here very soon. So let's find out what's coming in the next couple of weeks here for you. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Lovers. I'm in the process of trying to cover up some of these cards because other tarot readers have been flagged, and luckily I haven't been flagged yet, but it just never occurred to me. So yeah, I knew that was going to happen. See, this one's not covered yet. We have the Five of Wands, and we have the Six of Wands. Okay. So this is interesting because I've talked about this before, but I feel like this is really something I'm meant to bring up again. So with this Three of Wands, it's almost like you're standing on the edge of the mountain and you're looking out at, you know, everything the light touches, and you have all these options. You have all these different decisions you can make to reach your end goal. And it's like you see your end goal clearly in the distance, but you're trying to figure out exactly how to get there. And I'm hearing that it has largely to do, this hesitation has largely to do with the choices that you want to make. And you're trying to figure out also, for some of you, this could literally be with relationships, your choices when it comes to relationships, and not just romantic ones, relationships in general. You may be feeling like you need to do an overhaul on your inner circle and find people who are more in alignment with you. But I'm hearing that there's going to be a huge level of success that's going to be coming in here. And it's going to be success in whatever area it was over here that I was talking about with this new idea coming in, this new motivation. You're going to start being able to make choices towards that step, towards your wish fulfillment here. But you're being warned here to be careful. So the Five of Wands has to do with chaos. It has to do with confusion, arguments, things like that. It could also be inner challenges. You need to make sure that you are energetically aligning with the things that you want. And so I've talked about this before, and especially if you're struggling with money, for example, you should really watch your money relationship needs a makeover video, because that goes specific into money. But this kind of is building upon that idea of success comes with a lot of responsibilities, and it comes with a lot of new challenges. And when we energetically are aligning with the things that we want to achieve, that can push us out of our comfort zone. And so you're being asked to really pay attention to your thoughts and your feelings at this time. And if you are feeling doubtful, if you are feeling unworthy, you really need to take a step back and look at that and face it head on and work through that so that it doesn't become challenges and it doesn't become roadblocks and setbacks. And the other thing I'm seeing with this card is, don't be afraid of your own success. And really I'm seeing that I'm getting this very heavy energy that you have a little bit of this strange fear of that, of fearing your own success, in the sense that there may be certain things that you're less educated on, so you need to learn more about, or certain things that are deep-seated, like the idea, if it is money for you, the idea of, well, people with money aren't very nice. You know, things like that can be deep-seated. We need to not get in the way of our own success by not aligning energetically with what we're trying to achieve here. And so as you grow in your success, you're going to have to grow more in your practices of abundance and manifestation. And that's going to require a lot of deep work in order to keep bringing in your success so that you don't get in your own way. And so make sure you're paying attention to those things at this time, and make sure you're really working through them, because I can see that being a major roadblock for you if you let your thoughts and feelings just kind of you know, run like rampant, you know, run free. Let's just get a little bit more guidance here. I'm going to take 3 more cards. What else do you need to know? I just got, for some of you, you think that you have to work really hard in order to achieve the things that you want. And that is not the case. Success is a mindset. You're being told that success is a mindset, and for some of you, you may need to work on that specifically. All right. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. And the Knight of Cups. Interesting how we literally have air and we have water, just very, and fire signs, very interesting here. Energy, excuse me. So this is what I'm seeing here. In terms of the fire energy here, so fire energy and Wands cards have to do with motivation, have to do with taking action. They're usually action-oriented cards. This can have to do with spirituality. This can have to do with just taking action towards things in general, but there's still certain actions in your spiritual practices or your manifestation practices that you need to be more disciplined in. You need to draw heavier boundaries, energetic boundaries with certain situations, and you're being asked to reflect on that. Now, this is a 7, okay? And 7 is a number, well, first off, it's a lucky number, but it's also a number of being on the right path. So you're heading in the right direction. But in terms of your energy with your spiritual practices, your manifestations, there's still some resistance here. And it may just be that little things that you don't think are going to make a big difference that actually will. So like, for example, for the longest time, I didn't write down angel numbers because I was like, well, I got the message. Well, actually, when you write down the angel numbers that you see right when you see them, and you write down the main point of what is sticking out to you for that particular message, you start realizing patterns that you didn't see when you weren't writing them down. So there ends up being additional synchronicities. So it may be little things like that that you need to get more disciplined in. Or it could also be, for some of you, practicing gratitude is a huge part of manifestation. If you're not grateful for the things that you have, you start creating resistance. So look at your spiritual manifestation practices and take a look at what maybe needs a little bit of a tweak here or there and start implementing that. What needs maybe more boundaries? Maybe you're keeping your energy open too much and you need to protect it more. Maybe you're telling people too much about what's going on in your life and then they're starting to meddle. You need to create those boundaries, make them strong, and really focus on that. As far as your communication is concerned here, I'm hearing that actually you're a pretty excellent communicator when it comes to your work or when it comes to talking with others. I'm hearing that you may be somebody that people actually come to for advice, but that's not what this card is about. This card is actually about understanding and being able to communicate your desires to the universe. You're being asked to really focus on your language with the universe and what that is. So I had talked about this in one of my other videos about the universe speaks in energies. It doesn't speak in the same language that we do. And so that being said, you kind of have to end up learning this new language. And so I'm hearing that you're on the right path, but you're still a page. You're still a page, you still have some learning to do, you still have some room to grow in that area. And that is really going to help you be able to tap more into your intuition and tap more into this energy of understanding what steps you're supposed to be taking and having these new ideas, because you're going to need to communicate more clearly with the universe. And that means aligning energetically and saying no to things that don't align energetically. And then as far as the Knight of Cups here, so again, we're further than the page here, but we're still at a Knight. We still haven't quite mastered our emotions here. So you're being asked to take a look at your emotions and what they mean to you. Really sit down and write out all the different feelings, what they mean, what they feel like, what the difference is between, say, shame and anger, and being able to understand all the subtle differences of the way you're feeling so that you can clearly identify the way you're feeling and then adjust. And so it's funny because I always say that emotions are not facts, which to a certain extent is true. You know, if you are feeling unworthy, that is not a fact. That's a fear. However, when you have positive emotions and you start manifesting positive things and you start visualizing from those emotions, that becomes fact. And the reason I say that is because when you are actively paying attention to your emotions and you are actively practicing manifestation through visualization, you are using your power of creativity and creation to bring about the things that you want in your life, which is why meditation is so important and why it works and why visualizing what you want to bring into your life and manifest in your life, why it works. Because you are then putting your energy into the universe to create that for yourself. But it starts with your emotions. So there may still be, in whatever area it is that you're trying to accomplish here, in whatever area it is that you're trying to move forward in, there may still be some emotions here that you need to work through so that they don't become these roadblocks and you're able to fully manifest the things that you desire, not only quickly, but proficiently. And so that is, like, I would say, the main three things that you're being asked to focus on. You're being told what's kind of going on right now, what you can expect. These are the three areas that you need to be focusing on in order to move forward to your success. So that's what the guidance of the cards is today. Let's see here what your affirmation should be. You know what? I think you should pick your own affirmation for this reading, because one of these areas, or two or three or whichever, like, I guess if all, they could be all of them, but for some of you, I'm feeling like it's not all of them. It may be more that you need help in specific ones. So whichever one that you feel like you need the most help in, I would come up with an affirmation for that. So if it is, drawing boundaries, then maybe you need to have an affirmation like, I'm learning to draw healthy boundaries, or healthy energetic boundaries. If it is that you feel like your communication with spirit is not as strong, then maybe it needs to be, I am strengthening my communication with spirit. If it is that you need to master your emotions more, then I am a master of my emotions would be a good affirmation for you. So there you go. There's some ideas for you. If you came up with something different, I'd love to hear what your affirmation is. And I would love to say it with you so that I can help you also manifest the things that you are wanting in your life. And so if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.